I always believed family was everything. That's what I was raised to believe, what I held on to when I married Emily 5 years ago. She's kind, loyal, and more devoted than anyone I've ever met. From the start, she embraced my family like her own, and we were always there. Holidays, barbecues, weddings, you name it. Especially when it came to my younger brother Alex, who's 4 years my junior and someone I've always looked out for. So naturally, when Alex got engaged to Lily, we were thrilled. We supported them wholeheartedly, or at least we thought we did. Then one day I received a wedding invitation in the mail. It was fancy, gold trim, formal lettering. I smiled, expecting to see both our names, but as I opened it, my heart sank. It was addressed to me. Just me. No mention of Emily. I checked it over and over again, hoping it was a mistake, but her name was nowhere. I didn't bring it up to Emily right away. I didn't want to alarm her, not until I got clarity. So I called my mom. Her response felt rehearsed. She claimed Alex and Lily were trying to keep the guest list small, and maybe there wasn't room for plus ones. But Emily wasn't a plus one. She was my wife. The more she downplayed it, the more my gut twisted. Still, I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, until things got worse. When I eventually showed the invitation to Emily, she was hurt. She tried to hide it, but I could see the pain in her eyes. We had never attended a family event separately before. I reassured her it had to be a mistake, something I could fix. I texted Alex, casual and non-confrontational, asking if her invite was sent separately. No response. Days passed. At a family barbecue the following weekend, I overheard cousins talking about the guest list. Everyone's partner was invited, except Emily. That was the moment I knew. This wasn't an oversight. It was deliberate. Later, I confronted my parents. My dad dismissed it, and my mom just kept insisting they didn't want drama. But why would my wife cause drama? What was I missing? Eventually, I confronted Alex in person at a restaurant where he and Lily agreed to meet me. Lily admitted it immediately. She didn't want Emily at the wedding. She claimed Emily had made nasty comments at a barbecue the year before, things that implied Lily wasn't good enough for Alex. I was stunned. That didn't sound like Emily at all. I couldn't remember any moment that matched what Lily described, yet Alex stayed silent, refusing to defend Emily or even clarify things. What crushed me the most was when Lily revealed that some other family members supported her decision. So this wasn't just Lily. My family had turned their backs on Emily, and by extension on me. That night I told Emily everything. She was devastated, but stood tall. She denied saying anything like what Lily described, and I believed her. Still, the damage was done. Emily stopped attending family events. Tension at home grew. She began questioning whether I truly had her back. I knew I had to make a choice. So I did. I called Alex and told him I wouldn't be attending the wedding unless Emily was invited. His shock was palpable. He tried to convince me I was overreacting, that it was just one day. But it wasn't. It was everything. When my parents found out, they were furious. My mom accused Emily of manipulating me. My dad expressed disappointment. I told them both plainly. This wasn't Emily's fault. They excluded her. They betrayed both of us. The wedding happened without us. The silence afterward was deafening, but I knew it wouldn't last. Sure enough, the morning after, my mom called. "Are you happy with yourself?" That's how she opened the call. No compassion, no remorse, just blame. She told me I ruined the wedding by not showing up and that I put my wife above the family. When I asked if she ever tried to understand how hurtful it was to exclude Emily, she brushed it off like it was nothing. I lost it. I reminded her Emily had always been treated like an outsider, and the wedding was just the final straw. My dad called next, but he wasn't angry. He was cold, disappointed, calculating. He didn't understand how I could choose my wife over my brother's wedding. Emily overheard and finally snapped. She stepped into the room, her voice calm but firm, and told my parents exactly how they'd made her feel for years. I stood by her, realizing how deeply all this had cut her. Then Alex called. He claimed he didn't think things would go this far. He confessed Lily wasn't the only one who pushed to exclude Emily. My mom had been part of it too. My heart dropped. The betrayal hit harder than ever. I called my mom again, and this time I confronted her head on. She admitted it, saying they thought it would be simpler without Emily. Simpler. That word burned in my chest. I told her that what she did was unforgivable. that we needed space, and we took it. For weeks, we went no contact. Emily and I focused on healing. It brought us closer, but it also isolated us. Then one evening, my mom texted, "We need to talk. I'm ready to apologize." We met at a coffee shop. Her apology? It was filled with if statements. If you were hurt. If you felt excluded. I called her out. It wasn't sincere. She still didn't understand what she did. When she said Emily might have been too sensitive, I snapped again. I made it crystal clear. If she wanted us back in her life, she needed to truly apologize to Emily. Anything less wasn't enough. She agreed, reluctantly, to reach out to Emily. A few days later, Emily got a text, a short, generic apology. Emily appreciated the gesture, but we both knew it wasn't enough. Not yet. Then Alex reached out again. We met for drinks. He apologized, said he regretted not standing up for us. I believed him. But when I asked about Lily, he said she still felt justified and she wouldn't be apologizing. That was when it hit me. The root problem hadn't changed.
And as long as Lily refused to let go of her grudge, there was no real way forward. Emily and I had a long talk. We agreed to draw a clear boundary. No more family events, unless she was treated with dignity and respect. We weren't cutting ties. We were protecting our peace. When I told my parents, my mom accused me of choosing Emily over real family. But she was wrong. Emily is my real family. She's the one who stands beside me, lifts me up, and loves me unconditionally. We've started planning a vacation, maybe even a move. We're looking ahead now, leaving the pain behind. Because in the end, I've learned something life-changing. Family isn't just who shares your blood. It's who shares your heart. And I'll never regret choosing Emily, not for a second. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever had to choose between love and family? Let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more powerful real-life stories, only on Kindle Stories.